Welcome to Talking Trash, and today we're still out at the Becker County Transfer Station and Demolition Landfill, out at the scrap iron pile, and I have Steve Skoog, Becker County Environmental Services Director, with me. Welcome, Steve.
Well, hi, Sandy.
So today we're going to talk about the process of what we're doing here. We're actually going through some metal that's been kind of buried over the years, and Steve's going to talk about the process of what we're doing here. Steve?
Thank you, Sandy. As you can see behind us, we are excavating some ground, and what we're doing is we're cleaning up ground where the metal has been buried for many years in the past. Off to our right, you can see they're loading with a track hoe, pushing that up into a pile, and they're running this through a power screen. This power screen machine will allow us to separate the metal from the dirt and putting it into, basically we're separating the material coming in into three separate piles. One, and on the far side of the machine, which you can't see, there's some fines coming out, which would be the gravel and real small materials if there is some in there. Most of the smaller amounts of metal have eroded away, so that material is fairly clean. In front of us you'll see the pile with, it's called 1 to 3 minus, or metal that's going from 1 to 3 inches, and with that there's some rocks mixed in and various types of scrap metal, which would include both steel and non-ferrous, which the non-ferrous, which would be copper and aluminum, actually has a fairly good market value in it. And then the conveyor going out the back of the machine is all the larger, typically scraps of scrap metal, which would be pipe and sheet metal and those kind of things. And then further on you can see there's a track hoe, which we use that then to load that semi up with this metal, which will be sent to Crow Wing Recycling in Brainerd, Minnesota, where it's ran through a machine which will break it up and separate it, and then the county will be reimbursed for the value of those different commodities after they've been separated. Ultimately what we're trying to do is to clean up this ground, going down deep enough to get all the old scrap metal that's buried here, and then in the future this will become, we anticipate that it will be a parking lot for a new transfer station, which is projected to be started, we're going to start construction in 2014, and possibly a future recycling facility which could be constructed if we decide to move forward in either 2014 or 15.
So this is a great example of why folks don't need to throw any scrap iron in the garbage. You can either take it to a redemption center in your local city, or please, if you're in Becker County, you can actually put it in our recycling bins, and our big blue bins throughout the county, 47 sites throughout the county. You can put scrap iron in those bins also, and we take it and we recycle it. So really, you don't have to throw it away. Not one piece of scrap iron or metal needs to go into a garbage can. So it's just a great opportunity to use your recycling facility in the proper way. Now, kind of just a comment when we're at our transfer station and at our recycling facility, our metal pile here, is that this, at one time people used to call this a dump. It's not a dump anymore. It's actually a recycling facility, a recycling processing facility. The only thing that we really bury here on our site is demolition landfill. There's demolition, like wood, sheetrock. Actually, shingles. I was about to say shingles. We don't even bury those anymore. We recycle those. We have them in a separate pile, recycle them. Concrete. We don't even bury those anymore. We recycle that also. So there's not very much being buried anymore. So when you're getting ready to throw your items away, make sure that if you have questions, give the Becker County Transfer Station a call, 847-6382, and we'd be glad to help you out. Have a great day.